braids. In the group. Hey guys. Give me what? Give me something. Well, no, I got some in the refrigerator. Don't get lost, youngin. Hey guys. So I just jump in really quick just to ask you guys a question. So you guys know now we're scheduling all of Q2 broadcasts, classes, tutorials, everything, right? The last thing I'm stuck with now is the Posh Late Night Biz schedule. So I wanted to know, because I want to kind of schedule these. Hi, Top Notch. I just saw your name somewhere. One of them posts and responded to your comment. So I want to know, y'all know Posh Late Night Biz, we tend to talk about business stuff that, hey Veronica, stuff that you know that you are maybe at a brick wall or you're struggling with in your business so it can scale. Now y'all know your girl don't do coaching anymore, but the whole purpose of Posh Late Night Biz is to get you through those roadblocks. So I have so many resources, it's ridiculous, right? And I want to really now, or still rather, be able to put those resources and all those strategies to use for some of you guys. I clearly have done them. Some of them have worked, some of them not so much. Right? But for the next 3 months, which is April, May, June, we're finishing up the schedule for Posh Late Night Biz. So I want to know, I'm not going to be talking about draping. I think not necessarily draping as far as kits and all that stuff, because I think I have enough content out there that helps. I have enough products, resources, all that good stuff. So what I do want to talk about is if you are draping and you are not yet attracting the clients you want to attract, I want to talk about that, because that has probably nothing to do with draping, right? Probably have to do with everything else in your business or your messaging, what you're saying, which is ultimately going to translate to who attracted to your business. So that's pretty much where the focus of Posh Late Night Biz is going to be. Like before, every time we did it, we talked about an array of stuff, right? But I really want it to be streamlined. If you guys don't know what a funnel is, like maybe we'll talk about a funnel. If you don't know how to market, like a lot of you guys talk about marketing, that's not a thing you could just talk about in 1 hour. It's really not, because it's so much that goes into marketing. But what can happen is that can be unpacked and talk about different aspects of marketing and how to effectively do it. Do I know how to market? Yes, I do. Do I like it? No, I don't, which is why I suck at it. But if it was something that I say, like now, I market a lot better now because I'm focused. I know exactly what's happening over the next 8 months. So marketing is just really a strategic plan. So that's one thing you guys talk about a lot. I know a couple of us had a conversation yesterday about, and even somebody hit me this morning that they're ready to stop attracting y'all know I always say bargain basement baddies, right? They're ready to stop doing that. But you can be ready to stop doing it, but if you don't know how to do it, then that's going to be another whole issue. So hey Mary, so we're going to be talking about some of those things, and not just talking about it, but just really giving you some strategy, things that I've done that has worked like overnight for me, has really worked tremendously well. We're going to talk about some things that I've done that didn't work, but it could possibly work for you. It just really depends on where you are in your business, how much time you have to devote to it, it just have a lot of different things to do with it. But I want to know, so I can kind of hash this out, because we're right here, and this is exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm going to hash out all of the topics, that way I can get the marketing. Y'all know every time I do some kind of training, I always give out workbooks and things like that, because I don't want to just tell you something without you having something tangible to kind of go back and reference to and actually do the work. I mean, if you ain't going to do the work, don't jump on my live. Like, for real, that's the stuff that really contributed me to not want to coach anymore. I mean, some people really, really want it, But then it's like when you get into how much work is involved, it's like, oh, you want to know what? Never mind. Let me stick with these $300 backdrops. Baby, I can't do that. I can't, right? So it becomes to be more like if you're not clear on exactly what you want to do and ready to devote the time, effort, whatever it takes, then success is not something that you want, right? Or it's just something that you're not ready for. But anybody that's ready, because baby, if y'all think I'm making moves now, y'all gonna be hella surprised over the next 8 months. So if you guys are ready to even, and I'm not saying scale at my level, right? Because we may not be at the same level, and it may be somebody that's, guess what? They may be further than me in a certain element, but think I'm killing it in a different element. So that's the whole purpose of collaborating. That's the whole purpose of masterminds. That's the whole purpose of collectively people getting together and, you know, like really discussing what work, what don't work, and what do you need help in. Sue, you a mess. That's right. Ain't nobody got time for that. And that's when Murray had a little lamb. Do the work. Because what I'm learning, and you know, at first people say it, but I'm like, nah, it's a bunch of hogwash. It really is. The whole 80-20% is so true. 80% of your efforts really dispense out 20% of your work, and it's so true. And sometimes people want to give up. It's like, oh my God, it's too hard. I get overwhelmed. I just had overwhelming last week, but this week I'm on fire, baby. So you're entitled to feel that way and have those moments, but let it be a moment. Like you need somebody to snap you back in, right? Like, come on now, this is not what we're here for. Like, Sue, tell them again. We don't do that. Do the work. See, you over there doing all kinds of stuff. You surely don't need no help. You girl, you got it going on over there. So that's pretty much what Posh Late Night Biz is going to all be about. We're going to be just really focusing on exactly what do you feel like your hiccup is. And I want you to be honest, right? Because if you've been in my coaching program, especially my one-on-one, I don't play. I'm not going to sit here and baby you. I'm like, this is what it is. Come on, we only got a little bit of time to get it done. And I am that coach that will, you know what, you want to know, I will pull you by the coattail and really kind of wheel you back in, because I don't want you wasting my time, and I'm definitely not here to waste yours. So this is not, I'm not pitching coaching services, because I don't do that no more. But this is definitely my way of giving back. For one, learning everything that I've done and just telling it. You could take it or leave it. And some people, it fall on deaf ears, and that's okay, because there's some people I coached 2 years ago, right? And they just getting it now. And unfortunately, boo, I don't do that no more. I don't coach no more. But at least it was a lot of information and a lot of strategies that I gave them that they can still implement today. So I'm not saying, even if you know, you make, who knows what you got going on, if you cannot devote that right now, it still is a great resource to have, and at least obtain the information, at least, and then just keep it in your toolkit until you're ready to use it, babe. That's all I'm saying. No, see, I got too much going on. I've decided to do that this year. I said I'm transitioning my entire business from service. I wanted to take me out of the business, and I'm really enjoying it. Most of my business right now is service, is product based, and it's like, oh my God, it's just, I absolutely love it. By the end, because I don't think I'm gonna stop my draping tours, because I really enjoy that. But on the service side, that's gonna be the only thing I do, because I enjoy it. Anything else, if it makes me feel like, I'm like, nah, I can't do that, because I've been to choke somebody. You wanna know what, Elise? I hope I'm saying this right, Alicia. I hear that so much. Even if you are in a town, right, that don't like to pay what you say, what you're worth and things like that, maybe you need to go back and do an assessment. Some people that say they're in these like small rural areas and nobody paying this kind of money to do this and do that. I don't believe that. I don't. I believe if you understand, for one, your true gift, your natural talent, and you understand the value behind it, and you're providing value, your people are out there. What's happening, it could be possibly something happening on the the back end. It could, like I said earlier, it could be your messaging. Maybe you're not saying what those kind of people that spend that kind of money want to hear. Maybe you're not projecting. I'm not saying you are, because I haven't seen your work. I don't know. I'm just telling you, these are some common problems. And while one person could charge $5,000 for an event and someone else is stuck in the $1,200 range, it has nothing to do with people are not buying, because they are. It has everything to do with who is seeing your business, who is attracted to your business, what are you telling these people, and what do they perceive your business to be. So that's a good place, that's a good starting point. And normally in the beginning, if I'm working with someone, I always tell them, you got to take you out the business. You too attached to it. You too emotionally attached to it, right? You need somebody, not no yes man. You need somebody that's really going to analyze things that's happening in your business and give you the God's honest truth, right? If you're not saying you will see us again, but if your IG jacked up, or like, you got to let somebody put eyes on your business, is going to see it as a as a prospect, and then really tell you what they see. I had that. I still have that done. I get stuff analyzed on my end all the time, and sometimes it hurts. But what I do is, I know it's time for me to go back to the drawing board. If it's a course, I gotta recreate it or whatever I gotta do. Point is, I always want to position my business to win. I'm not looking at where my business is today, right? Because right now, I'm not happy with just being that 6-figure. That was my goal before, because I didn't think I could do it. But I'm no longer happy now. So now if I'm going to try and reach the 7 and 8 figures, okay, right now I know we got a lot of work to do. I still do a lot of serving, but now I am preparing my business for 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, right? So it's like, you have to, at some point, if you don't get ahead of the curve, you're always going to be playing catch up. And I got so freaking tired of playing catch up. It was driving me nuts. But that's what happens if you don't sit there and really. And when I say this to people, some people take offense, and I'm sorry if you do, but you have to put your business in position to win. And the only person know what winning is to you is you. Like I said before, my goal was I just want to make 6 figures from doing something I love. That was like I didn't think it was real. But once I did it, I'm like, okay, so now I'm here. It was so much happening because I was just kept playing catch up. I'm like, okay, I'm selling courses and dang, I gotta sell some more. It was like I could never get ahead of the curve. So you have to be comfortable. A lot of people are not comfortable just biting the bullet and taking a donut. I'd rather take a donut for a whole month and then propel forward or catapult forward, and bam, in 1 month, I didn't hit my 3-month goal. I've done that several times. When you guys see me not selling, not doing anything, trust and believe, Precious is in the back end fixing some stuff. Because I'm no longer happy with what those previous goals were. And I know in order for me to be in that element, or in order for me to even reach that level, I got to do some pretty big stuff, because I don't see nobody up there playing around. I don't. I don't see nobody up there playing around. So I know that is what is going to be required of me, and really take my business serious and be a business owner, not just working in the business as a business slave and walking around saying, oh yeah, I own my own business. Like, that's cute and all, but how much you got in that bank, boo? Okay, what assets you look like? What's your business credit score look like, right? These are things going into it you don't really realize until you're in it, and when you're in the thick of things, it become overwhelming. You're like, oh my God, I didn't know I had to do all that. I'm telling you, I just got off the phone with my team this morning, and that's why I didn't get time to do my face, because I was so frustrated with the information I got. But I know in order for my business to reach the goals that we have set, it's going to take this massive team to get it done, because Precious can't do it herself. Precious is the business, right? So Precious is not supposed to be running the business. So you got to really understand that. And y'all know when it comes to business stuff, I can run my mouth because I've just gone through so much in a short amount of time. And I'm all about solutions. I don't want to talk a lot. What's the end goal? What is the end goal? And okay, what's the blueprint in getting me to the end goal? All of a conversation, that's wasted time and energy, and I don't have it. So, see, you're a trip. I'm serious. I'm so serious. And you want to know what, Veronica? The one thing I can say that, and Again, I only know because I've gone through it. 2020 did a lot of us in, right? 2020 stopped my entire tour. And it just stopped everything I had going on. Because at the time, guess what? I was a service-based business. COVID wasn't letting us really do too many services. Now, what it did, it provided me to find some kind of opportunity in a crisis. And this is when you got to think outside the box. For one, you still got responsibilities. You still probably, I'm quite sure, have families to take care of, family members, or whatever the case may be. When I tell you guys, opportunity is all around you. You just got to be, you got to open your eyes and be in a position where you is attracted to you. You got to be like a magnet. And that, I'm a magnet. Y'all know if somebody teaches something, I'm laying like this. Trying to tell you, I am a learning sponge, just because is just so much information out here. But what it did, I took that what was happening, it made me position my entire business. Did I ever think I would have a virtual 12-month program? Absolutely not. I love teaching hands-on. I love being in your face. I love giggling and all that stuff. So, sitting there, but I had to do it because at the end of the day, I still had to be in something that I love doing, which is draping, and I still had to provide for my audience what they want from me. So what it did, gave me an idea. I'm like, bing. I'm like, okay, so it will start with tutorials, and that's why last year I was on this bandwagon. Y'all be thinking I'm playing, but I'm telling you guys I'm about to do something, and I have a hunch that it's about to be big. I ain't gonna open my mouth unless I got a hunch, for one, because y'all said it the other day, don't nobody want to fail. However, it is a part of the process, right? And unless you're open to it, it's always going to smack you in the face. So what I was saying is, last year when I just got into creating my courses and creating this program, and I created a course to help people create courses. I was like, come on, y'all. Come on, let's ride. Some people finished it, some people didn't. Now, some of the same people is trying to do it again. I had one course generate almost $80,000. One course, just one. So it's real. So that, I said, oh, I ain't got to fly around. I ain't got to do this. I ain't got to. That's why I wanted to position my business to be products. A lot of people shine down on the cheap products. Like, girl, I can't sell a $20 course. Guess who can? I can, because at the end of the day, my audience is at different levels. I have some that never even touched the drape. So you're trying to tell me I'm supposed to sell them on an $1,800 draping course? No, absolutely not. They need to start at a lower level so they feel comfortable when it's time to come to a master class, right? So it's about making different levels, different tiers, and things like that to appease your audience. Now, some people say, no, if you want to go high level, you go in and do that, boo. I ain't doing it. I like having different products and different levels so I can reach my entire audience exactly where they are. Because at the end of the day, when you get into courses and products, they are evergreen, meaning it's going to continuously run. Guys, all you got to do is look at everything I did last year. Everything I did was to put me in a way to make passive income. YouTube, once I make them videos, that's it. I could continue to make them, but at the end of the day, it's recurring, residual income. I don't have to go and look for some people to take my master classes. If y'all take them, y'all don't, I don't care. I'm still getting paid, right? So that is what 2020 for me did. It really changed my entire business and helped me focus on affiliate marketing, partnerships, collaborations, things that I make money in my sleep, just because I can't have another 2020 happen to me and shut my entire business down. So it's not that I am serious. So it's not that it's not like you can't make it in this industry. You can. I don't care if it's 50 billion draping specialists, instructors. They ain't got nothing to do with me, and that ain't going to have nothing to do with the Posh Academy Draping Masterclass Tour. I will always push it. I will always do it as long as I feel like it, right? Until I fall out of love. But I don't think I'm gonna do that because I love it. So you guys, it's a place here for you, exactly where you are, exactly what you're doing. And if you feel as if you're serving clients or whatever the case may be, clients that you don't want to serve no more, position your business to do better. And if you got to start all over, Veronica, I hope that's you the one that said it. Girl, don't let that sit there and knock you down. I had to start over. I had to pre-sell stuff because I'm like, you wanna know what? I'm not going to stop making a lick. I'm not, because I'm just not going to stop making a lick. I know I have the work ethic. I know I have what it takes to make it in this industry. And you have to have that mindset to do that. If this would have happened to me, let's just say in 2018, Boo, I probably would have went back to work. I'm a kid you not. Because I'm like, you want to know what? I ain't got time for this. Because, first of all, I didn't even, in 2018, it wasn't realistic to me. I didn't have the faith to really think that this can even happen. So as soon as I was hitting those brick walls, that's why I was giving up. That's why, or I wanted to. I had people that wouldn't allow me to. But there's a couple times I slid everything off the desk and was like, forget this because it's too much. Right? So you're going to have those moments. However, that's why I say get yourself around a pillar of people, and you don't need a lot. Trust me, you do not need a lot of people. You don't, but you do need someone that's going to be in your corner when you have those moments. Or it could be a mentor, it could be a spouse, it could be your children, right? It could be anybody that is going to really make you push. This little girl right here, I can't fail because she done got accustomed to a certain kind of lifestyle, and that had nothing to do with fancy this, that, and the third. It's just us spending time together, me being able to take her wherever she want to go, right? Just her now being a business owner. So it's like I can't, because if she look at me and I fail, it's what it's going to do to her faith, what it's going to do to her motivation. I'm like, oh, my mother gave up, and this too. No, I can't. There's too many eyes on me. Sue, you is a trip. You know I love you. Oh my God. So I gotta go, y'all, because I really only wanted to know what area in your business specifically are you having hiccups, right? Because I'm trying to tell you, Michelle said, hey Kayla, I'm trying to tell you, I may not have all the answers, but I definitely got some groundbreaking foundational stuff that you could implement. And it's not something that it's simplified. Y'all know my stuff is real simple, because if it's something too hard or like I don't understand the process, I ain't gonna do it. So now I love my style of teaching, because, and it's not to diminish or downplay, but I try and talk as if I'm talking to children, because that's how I like being talked to. Not, that I'm an invalid, but I like to understand what you're saying. Don't come to me with the big words and all that. No, I want to understand exactly what you're saying, black and white, cross your T's, dot your I's, so I know what you're talking about. So that's the same way that I teach. Even now, I'm in the stocks, right? And the person I'm teaching from, gosh, she teach. I tried to do stocks for the past couple years, 4 or 5 years, day trading. I couldn't get it. It's too much. Or I got it and I lost a lot of money. But I'm telling you, like, the way it's a certain style of teaching, and for me, this simplified way, I get it. I'm like, oh my God, that's what they meant. Wow. And it's so funny because so many people that come to my class, and if you've been to my class, put a 1 in the comments if you know exactly what I'm about to say. They was like, oh my, that's all it is. Oh my, I get it now. So it's like, it's really just trying to teach it in a way that is easy to digest and implement. Period. So now y'all know I've been working on this 3-zone method. I'm so proud of this, because I have been struggling with a way to effectively teach about backdrops, and other than teaching you techniques, but I mean concept. Once you understand the concept, then you got it, right? So I'm so happy about this new thing that I got, that I'm going to be teaching in all my classes. Even, of course, I'm going to have a tutorial order, because I get so many questions and issues about fabric, and I'm like, girl, it can't be that hard. But it's not that it's hard, it's just you don't understand the concept. And I went to training too. I wasn't taught a concept. I just was taught, go here, and that's what you do, and boom, there go a masterpiece, right? So I'm excited about this concept that I'm about to we pretty much wrapping it up, just making sure I have everything in there. So like I said, I'm having people that never touched a drape test it out to just see if it's that simple. Y'all know one of my special powers is simplicity. I like things to be simple, and that's why I teach in a simple way. NOLA class. Okay, come on to NOLA. Come on to NOLA. Yeah, so yesterday, I can't believe Atlanta is almost sold out, guys. Atlanta is almost sold out. We had 2 more young ladies sign up for Atlanta. I can't remember if it was Dallas or Birmingham. I can't remember. But Atlanta class is almost sold out, so I'm super excited about that class. I really, really am. Again, if you catch this on replay, you probably caught the whole entire 25 minutes of me running my mouth. But again, if it's something that you're having trouble with in your business, but don't tell me finding clients. That's not specific enough for me, because your problem may be finding clients because you're saying the wrong thing. Somebody else may be finding clients because they're not visible on IG, or it could be two totally different things. So don't tell me something general like that. Tell me exactly what it is. You're struggling with social media. You don't know how to post. You don't know how to be consistent. You don't know how to find your ideal audience. You don't even know who your ideal client is. That's like a big one right there in common. It could be your messaging. You don't know what to say. Somebody can pull you up in the elevator, like how you going to pitch your services in a way that's going to make them like, oh, I want to hear more, right? I'm telling you, ask me what I do, boom! It's going to be so animated. You may not even have no party or draping, but you're going to want to do something just because you're like, I need her in my life. You're going to be going home looking at window treatments. You would just need me in your life some kind of way because I pitch my services so dope. Oh my God. So that's really what we're going to be doing, like I said, over the next 3 months. See how that go, and see if we're going to continue it in Q3. But I know I've been getting so many requests about this coaching. I don't do coaching. The only thing I do is consulting, and that is, like, again, that's a product. That's not a let's sit down, let's talk it out, let's hash it out. No, we ain't got time for that. Is you let me know what it is. I provide the blueprint. Here it is. Boom, do it. Right? That is a product. So that's it. But if any kind of like I said, any kind of coaching strategies, I will still be doing that on Posh Late Night Biz because I do enjoy it. I just don't enjoy the hand holding part, and I'm just gonna be honest, because you tell people to do stuff and they'll do it, and your girl ain't got time. But I don't want to leave all of these great, amazing strategies to myself, because they are really what took me from, what did I say? From a drama queen to draping queen. It did. I showed up, I did the work, and I'm still continuously doing the work, and I'm always finding new strategies and new ways to simplify it, because, you know, marketing and all that stuff can take a good amount of your time. But man, it's just so many different ways that you could do it. You could slice it, you could dice it, and I want to share that with you guys. So I will be, Sue, tell me your services. Tell me what you do, Sue. Tell me what you do. You a trip. So that's it. If you catch this on the replay, tell me below this video exactly what area in your business you're struggling with. I don't want to hear about no products, because y'all buying a hell of a lot of products. So now my question is, and it was another thing that made me want to do this, because now you're going to these classes, you're buying this inventory. What you going to do with it, boo? What you going to do with it? I don't want to see this stuff sitting in your garages. I don't want to see this stuff just sitting in your storages, whatever the case may be. Even if you can't get that 200 plus attendee wedding or whatever the case may be, people are out there spending money, and I don't want you just wasting. You're investing. A lot of you are investing, but again, you're not doing anything with it. So get to that point, and I will see you guys on Posh Late Night Biz. I had to dab on it. Dab.